I am revmelissa, and welcome to Morning Sip with revmelissa. And SIP stands for Spirit and Practice. I see you all. Good day. So, we started a new series yesterday. The new series is Ikigai, and I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. I have taken a deep dive into Ikigai for sure. And so we're continuing the series today, Mommy. We're continuing the series with the next element that I just want to highlight. So let me just remind everybody what Ikigai means. So Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means a reason for being. It's to know your reason for living. Like, why are you here? Why are you here? And it is comprised of 4 components: passion, mission, vocation, and profession. And so today we're going to unpack passion a little bit, right? But I want everyone to keep in mind that all of these components intersect with each other, right? So none of them are just out there on their own doing their own thing for you to be an ikigai. There has to be an integration of the 4 components. Okay, you're with me? All right. Okay. So passion, what I love about passion is that we talked about passion last week in our flow series, right? So thank you, producer. He put up the diagram for me. And so you'll see that intersection between what you love, passion, and mission is it's a component of Ikigai. Thank you, producer. So passion, when we've talked about passion last week as a part of flow, we said passion is the full force of your intention and energy. That passion is not a plan, it's a feeling, right? And passion is not a job, right? Your job is not passion, your passion is not job. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, right? Because some folks are passionate about their jobs, right? And that's where the profession and where the vocation comes in, right? All right. So I want to read something from the Book of Awakenings. I haven't referenced Mark Nepo in a minute. And this morning I said to the universe, I need something to anchor more into Ikigai from another perspective, right? And so I was led to the Book of Awakenings by Mark Nepo. And so I want to read to you a part of what he wrote on October 9th. So if anyone has the Book of Awakenings, Mark Nepo, you can reference October 9th. I'm reading from there. From where does our passion come? It is not taught. It is allowed. It is only allowed through or not. When resisted, it carves out the heart daily. When allowed through, it rises and swells and almost drowns us with its heat. Yet somehow, the steady tending of its release, not stopping it and not drowning in it, this steady, tender humility of holding our lips open to the rush of inner light, letting the vibrancy of all feeling rush by our open mouth. This is the rhythm of grace. This is the source of all song. So where does our passion come from? Mark said it's not taught. It is only allowed through. And so I think we can all relate to that, right? That something that is coming through. There is an allowance that we are letting come through us, right? Because it's within us, right? It's something that is the essence of who we are, right? And so no one teaches us essence, right? It's something that we are endowed with. It's something that we already embody, right? And so when people say, I got to find my passion, and then they go out into the world and look at the 10,000 things in the world, they have a difficult time finding that passion because the passion is already planted within us, right? We already have the seed of passion planted within us, right? Passion is where your effort and energy meet someone's need, is what I shared yesterday. That I think it was Teresa that I was looking at, is something that she described passion as, right? And so passion is just one component of Ikigai, right? And it's the interception between what you love and what you are good at. What you love and what you are good at. You'll see that intersection, what you love and what you are good at, right? Passion and what you are good at, okay? So we want to align with that. We want to connect to and align with what you love. And when you align with what you love, it gives you a clue as to what your mission is, right? You'll see the intersection between passion and mission. Yes? And when there's a connection to and an alignment with what you are good at, that gives you a clue to what your profession can be. So we start to see how these things come into alignment, how one is necessary for you to connect with and align with that your Ikigai. Yes? So what you love and what you are good at. Do you know what those things are? Do you know what you love? Do you know what you love? Like, what gets you going in the morning? What gets you up out of the bed? What can you do? And you could just do it and do it and do it and do it, right? Be in that flow state. What are the things that you love to do that push you into that flow state, that push you into that autotelic state? What are those things that you love to do? And so I would invite you to start creating a list for yourself. These are the things that I love to do. And to do it without any judgment, without analyzing it, without comparing yourself to somebody else who also does it, to just write it out, right? You could take that into your inspirational journaling. But what is it that I love to do? What is it? And then, what are you good at? What are you good at? So you can love to do something and not necessarily be good at it, right? And you could be good at something and not necessarily love it. So don't compare those two lists yet. Don't compare the two lists yet. So you're going to do a list of what you love, and then separate and apart from that, for right now, you're going to do a list of what you are good at. What you are good at. Okay? And that's going to start to build a bigger picture for us of our Ikigai. How do we get to Ikigai? How do we combine our passion, our mission, our profession, and our vocation? How do those pieces come into the wholeness? Yes? Okay, so that's what we're doing, y'all. So I want you to understand that both of those paths, the path of love can lead you to your mission, and the path of your profession can lead you to what it is that is yours to do. Okay? So these things work together. They are part of the full meal, if you will. They are ingredients to the recipe of Ikigai. Okay? So a list of what you love to do and a list of what you are good at. Okay. All right. So that's one component. Tomorrow, we're going to unpack mission more, right? We're going to unpack mission and the Ikigai of mission, how that connects to passion, vocation, and vocation. So that's where we're going tomorrow. We're going to unpack each of these components for the rest of this week. Okay? And then on Friday, we're going to put them all together. And we'll see if you are closer to your Ikigai, if you have connected fully with your Ikigai, if you have that next baby step that you need to take within your Ikigai. So that's where we're going this week, okay? So you got homework, y'all. You got homework. You're doing a list, what you love and what you're good at. 2 separate lists. Don't compare the lists. All right? All right. And remember, no judgment, no analyzing, no comparison. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Okay. So I am revmelissa. We are going to go into Joy News, and we are going to, there was something else that I wanted to tell you about Ikigai. And if it comes to me, I will share it with you. Okay. All right. So let's go into some Joy News. Let's go into some Joy News. All right. So now Joy News with Joy Line. The Joy Line continues. You'll continue to support it. And I am so grateful for your givingness and for your generosity. And so there's the Sip Joy mug. So please, if you want some joy to sip on all day, get yourself a Sip Joy mug. I say it's 15 ounces of joy, almost 2 cups of joy, y'all. And so there's some of my people, my congregation of joy, sipping on their joy mugs. And then we also have the shirts, the t-shirts, long sleeve and short sleeve. Live life in joy and connect to your yes. So please participate in the ministry of joy by participating in the Joy Line. And then you'll also know that I have these wonderful socks that Nan just got too. I'm waiting for the pictures, Nan. The Joy, 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 warm, toasty cotton socks. Yes. Oh, I see you, Vanessa, pouring coffee into my joy mug now. All right, all right. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I had tea in my joy mug this morning. I had this herbal tea. It's like 13 different herbs. My girls call it mud tea. They said the tea looks like mud, but it is good and it's good for my body. So I love it. Okay. So last but not least, let's donate and support New Thought Media Network. You can do so by going to their website, ntmedianetwork.org, and just click donate, and you'll be able to give an offering to the network there. All right. I think I got everything in. So please join me as we continue our journey with Ikigai. We're going to talk about mission. Please do your homework, right? Your homework only works if you work it, right? So let's work it and get our list of what we love and what we are good at doing. Okay? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.